TJ, bomb them, never stop. I'm on the go. I know, you know.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. I know the home fans are prepared as well. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the five down low. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the three spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Harden, that's good.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Now, here's Ball. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. Williams inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now, here's Zubats. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball against Harden. Now, here is Miller. Guarded closely.
How about Zubats? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Ball against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Over Bridges. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Free throw good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Miller outside. Pass to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Ball against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. The drive-by ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see the length of ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
Powell against Green. To the middle. A 10-footer. Zubac's no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Bridges inside. Guarded by Harden.
Ooh, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one. It's stolen by Green. Pass the ball. Stolen by Zubac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And talk about fit doors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And he can't hit the second.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bridges. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Ball with it. 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Powell against Green. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to Green. Miller outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden outside. Now Leonard. Zubac with it. He's guarded by Williams. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Ball surveying the defense. Miller kicks the ball. Floats it up for Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Pass to Powell for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Harden against Ball. Williams, a screen on Harden. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Williams inside. Working on Zubac. Lock at 6. Green with a screen for Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 7 points.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Ball dishes to Williams. Miller outside. Charlotte gets it back. It's Miller on the wing. Back to Green. And another shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harden kicks to Leonard. The 11-footer, and good that time. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Now, the mid-range, absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Here's Jones. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Leonard gets it to go. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ball against Harden. Outside, ball. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 7 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Powell against Miller. Leonard inside, and the layup falls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Okogie comes in for Josh Green. Smith checked in for Brandon Miller. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. And then for the Clippers, Bogdanovich is checked in for Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the ball. Now Smith defending. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And the Clippers have possession following the score by Charlotte. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Leonard hits them both.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Now here is Smith. Bridges outside. Excellent D that time from Jones. And Simmons has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Here's Smith. And Jones pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith outside. Curry against Simmons. Curry passes to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. Over Jones. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Smith. Bridges has got 11.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Leonard draws the double. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Okogie. Still scoreless. Pass to Bridges. Here's Okogie. Now here's Curry to the paint. Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Now here's Simmons. Zubac finds Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bridges. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Nurkic checked in for Bridges. And it's ball in for Josh Okogie. Amir Coffey's checked in for Los Angeles. Hornets leading by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Smith. Pass the ball. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Back to ball. Over Simmons. Here's Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
It's been all about Miles Bridges for Charlotte. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Hornets leading by 7. They've got Smith. He's out there with ball. Nurkic is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Diabate in at the 4 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Back to ball. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Ball. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Coffey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Donnie's checked in for Simmons. Smith finds Curry. Here's Diabate, defended by Jones. Smith for three. They get it back. Here's Nurkic, a second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Zubac.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Shoot 2. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Nurkic. Outside, ball. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Dunn passes to Jones. Nurkic against Zubac. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for dance game. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Look at those moves. Next dancer. Bring those moves.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Zubac, a screen on Smith. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Smith against Bogdanovich. Outside, Ball. Screen by Nurkic. 5 to shoot. That shot wide open. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Zubac with the screen for Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Fearless move by Smith there. The rookie finding his shot in the paint.
Zubac.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Hornets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Smith against Bogdanovic. Smith kicks to Curry. Nurkic setting the pick for Curry. Inside. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Nurkic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Dunn, right side. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry. Dunn against Ball. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Smith. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Clippers, Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovic. Zubac, the pass to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard finds Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
3 points.
Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Yep, that one goes in there. Miller's got his first basket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Now ball. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Zubac.
And Miller reminds some of a young Paul George, a 6'9" athletic forward with great upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Amir Coffey's checked in for Zubac. So he gets them both. Here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Now, here's Bridges. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
And he knocks down the first one. Smith checked in for the Hornets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 15. Harden the pass to Coffey. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. The shot that time not on target. Williams with the defensive effort. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Bridges outside. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. And that one's good. Green's got 5 now.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Miller. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. They swipe it. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Dunn. Hornets with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Bridges. Miller surveying the floor. Green with the screen on Dunn. Here's Miller. The rebound by Harden.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Simmons inside. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks it out to Leonard. over Smith. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Leonard.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. To the paint. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 17 points in the game.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Leonard. And stolen by Simmons. Harden the pass to Leonard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Smith outside. Pass to Miller. Green with the ball. And here's Smith, guarded by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges with it. Over Simmons. Bridges misses. Clippers trail by 10. Now here's Dunn, covered by Miller, and the shot is good. Dunn's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Harden's got 11 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Smith for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. Smith scanning the floor. Inside, tipped away. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
No good that time. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Hornets leading by 8. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Ball. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. And Los Angeles guys shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Powell against Green. Shot clock at 5. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Zubac has got 9.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Miller with a screen on Leonard. Bridges passes to Miller. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Harden sets the pick for Dunn. Leonard on the wing. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Ball, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Now, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Bridges inside. Leonard's there.
Boy, making things happen defensively. Ivica Zubac, great contest.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Ball. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Zubac, the pass to Dunn. Powell for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Miller outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the rookie Miller is tough to defend without fouling, mainly due to that length and athleticism.
That free throw good from Miller. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Green passes the ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dunn finds Harden. Miller against Dunn. Zubac, a screen on Miller. Here's Dunn. Here he goes. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 13-point game. Outside, ball. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Down low. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th assist in this one. Dunn outside. Back to Harden. Will it go? And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Ball, the pass to Bridges. And it's Ball penetrating. Right side, Williams. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Williams has a screen for Bridges. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 13. Here's Leonard. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Ball against Harden. The 11-footer. The Clippers grab the miss. And here is Powell. Leonard, the pass to Harden. Stolen by Ball. Bridges kicks to Ball. Back to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 19 points for Miles Bridges.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Charlotte making the switch. Smith has checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones has checked in. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Powell against Smith. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Powell kicks to Leonard. Leonard shrugs off the contact and hits.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Ball. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Ball against Harden. Outside, Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Buried from 15 feet out. Ball's got 17 now.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the basket by Harden.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
In the corner, Smith with it. Leonard against Miller. Pass to Williams. It's tipped. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Charlotte leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Williams with the ball. Miller outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and it's Seth Curry in for Ball. Both free throws good for Miller. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 13. Outside, Jones. Outside, Leonard. Drains it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Bridges outside. For three, Smith hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 11 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Powell. Chalk up two there. Zubac has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
Curry against Harden. Bridges outside. Bridges double team. There's Miller with the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Okogie's checked in for Brandon Miller. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard hits them both. Hornets leading by 12. Pass to Okogie. Bridges outside. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
And he can't get the first one. So, for the Clippers, Amir Coffey comes in for Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the and one opportunity?
The Clippers have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
1 shot.
That's good from Simmons. 1:43 left in the third. Smith the pass to Bridges. Bogdanovich looking around. Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Curry who brings it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Okogie. To the inside. Diabate. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game. And they double up Simmons. Clock at 4. Here's Coffey. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Curry. Out to Smith. The tray. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Clippers. Number 8, Chris Dunn.
Clippers trail by 8. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 points. That one goes. Dunn's got 6. So it's the Hornets now. Smith outside. Bridges double team. Pass Pass to Okogie. The three. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All out there with Smith. Then it's Curry. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Coffey. 14 feet away. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Now Smith. Pass the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Dunn picks one up.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
The first one falls. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Ball hits them both. Clippers trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Bogdanovich against Smith. And it's Ball in the corner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Okogie's checked in for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Curry against Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Coffey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And stolen by Dunn. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Ball, the pass to Nurkic. No one there. Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
To the right side. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Okogie. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in.
24. Brandon Miller.
Clippers trail by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shots good by Miller.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
To the left side wing. Pass to Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Ball dishes to Nurkic. Out to Miller. Nurkic setting the pick for Miller. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Miller.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Dunn looking over the floor. Leonard with the ball. Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouls.
Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second. Charlotte leading by 6. Pass to Diabate. Down low. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Shoots over Ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here's Nurkic. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Bogdanovich against Nurkic. Pass to Leonard. Six to shoot. Jones with the screen on Nurkic. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Traps in the tray.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Now, here is Miller. Outside for Curry. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Miller with the double team. Back to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Northland. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Zubac, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 15 points for Ivica Zubac. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Outside, ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Leonard. Banked in off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Miller kicks to Williams. Back to Miller. Drops in the layup for two. Miller's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when Brandon Miller puts it all together, he is going to be a problem.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Buries it down low. Leonard's got 37.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The drive-by ball. That one doesn't drop. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn passes to Powell. Dunn outside. Nobody near Leonard. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Dunn. Miller with the double team. Miller against Dunn. 5 on the clock. Powell kicks to Harden. Off target with his 3. Charlotte leading by 5. Outside, ball. inside. Good work defensively by Harden. Clippers trail by 5. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Green against Powell. Pass the ball. And here is Williams. Now Miller, guarded by Harden. Fires the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Zubac's a screen on Green. Powell for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
Outside, Green. Back to ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Blocking foul called. Josh Green. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard the pass to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Leonard. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Goes to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard attacking.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Ball up top, guarded by Harden. Good on the shot. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Now here's Leonard. Bridges with the board. Pass the ball. That one, no good. Good D by Harden. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. trailing by 4. To the middle, here's Leonard. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now, here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely you'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Leonard. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Now, here's Ball. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3, knocks down the trifecta.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
6 seconds left in the fourth. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
It's time for T-shirts. Hey fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise. Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul for some missing.
14 foul. At the line for two, LeBron.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.